زيد بن أرقم رضي الله عنه قال كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول اللهم إني أعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشى ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعوة لا يستجاب لها. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet in Sahih Muslim, used to seek refuge. Oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from knowledge that does not benefit, from a heart that does not entertain fear of Allah, from a soul that is not satisfied, and a supplication that is not answered. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, I seek refuge from knowledge that doesn't benefit. If there's one thing you're going to leave out today, it's to know this hadith. Wallahi, if you truly comprehend this, you will be in agony. If you truly comprehend this, you will be truly in agony. How many, and let us be truthful. Let us be truthful with ourselves today. Let us be truthful. How many make this dua? I consider anyone who attends our program, our classes, among the best of the best, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, inshallah. This is knowledge not for worldly gain. We don't exchange money. We don't go for popularity's sake. It's not about contest. No one comes here to mingle with girls. No one comes here to join the opposite sex. No one comes here to listen to a few sexual jokes under the banner of fiqh of love while having major deficiency in wala and bara. No one comes here for that kind of stuff. Those firmly on the guidance that we teach here, the guidance of Tawheed, those on this guidance of the Tawheed and the Manhaj, whoever is firm on that study, are the followers of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the messengers. And they are the carriers of La ilaha illallah, and are the revivers who usually get tested like that of the trials of the messengers before. And at the same time, they are the ones who uplift this ummah from its darkness and its defeats. Because this is the Tawheed, this is the pure, this is it. This is Islam, take it or leave it. That's how we teach it. So you are inshallah among the few, of the very, 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 very few who study this deen, in this Tawheed, seriously, and for no personal gain. So out of this few, who of us makes the dua that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made, seeking refuge in knowledge that doesn't benefit? Oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from knowledge that doesn't benefit. I know many who study through the internet and who study here with us, a lot of them make dua and it's a goal for them to be knowledgeable and always say, Rabbi zidni ilma. But how many of us has sought refuge from knowledge that doesn't benefit us? Be truthful. Knowledge that doesn't benefit us means knowledge that doesn't apply, that we don't apply. I fear if we were to do a survey on this matter, we will return a huge disappointment to all of us. When did one of us, and we be truthful with ourselves, fidget and shiver with chills before Allah like a wet bird, pleading and seeking refuge in Allah from knowledge that doesn't benefit us? I say this is the difference between the Khalaf, the latter people, and the Salaf who carried the legacy of the Ummah. The curriculum is there. The curriculum to uplifting this Ummah is there. We have it. We have it, and we know we don't need those so-called mufakkir and thinker to come and blab and say, and other ones who want to come and change. The curriculum is there. It's solid. The curriculum for uplifting this Ummah, the guidance is there and has been for 14 centuries, over 14 centuries. The problem is the application. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'. The Prophet used to make that dua. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was successful in getting the Sahaba to apply it. He printed copies of the text that we learn. In the hearts of the Sahaba, he printed it. He made it a guidance that acted upon. It became a total way of life for them. That's the secret. That right there is the secret of how the Prophet ﷺ made the most successful nation on the earth from shattered, feuding, Bedouin, anarchist from sharers, feuding, Bedouin, anarchists, who were in the midst of a deserted desert, not just any regular desert, a deserted desert, who became the superpower of the world in a historical, record-breaking, lightning, bat of an eye time frame. For 13 years, the Prophet was busy inscribing this Tawheed and Aqeedah in the hearts, not on paper, not on CD, not on YouTube, not on the internet. He was doing it in the heart. Today, many, in most of the small students of knowledge, have more books than the renowned ulama who revived this ummah. Al-Maktab al-Shamila, who I really haven't gotten to know yet, it's something you download with thousands of volumes. Whether it may be knowledge that we have, in whether the way it's organized, or the quantity, or the print of it, or how you get it on CD, or how you search it. We have more knowledge, many have more knowledge today than the renowned ulama. Allah in the Quran said about Yaqub, وَإِنَّهُ لَذُو عِلْمٍ لِمَا عَلَّمْنَاهُ. Verily, he was endowed with knowledge about Yaqub. From that which he taught him, he had knowledge. Qatada says the meaning of this verse is he was endowed with application in applying that which we taught him. أخرج أبو نعيم في الحلية عن ابن المبارك سئل سفيان الثوري. Sufyan al-Thawri was asked, do you like to study or apply what you study? He said, knowledge is sought to be applied. So never leave seeking knowledge for application, and never leave application for seeking knowledge. What are you trying to say, Sufyan al-Thawri? Basically, he's saying knowledge and application come hand in hand. They're inseparable. You can't separate the two. إنما يراد العلم للعمل فلا تدع طلب العلم للعمل ولا تدع العمل لطلب العلم. Imam Ahmad told the students once, there's never a hadith I passed by except I fully applied. Fully applied every single hadith. I once passed by a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ went to go cupping to Abu Tiba. And he paid 1 dinar. He said, so I went to go get cupping and I paid exactly that which the Prophet ﷺ paid so I can follow exact sunnah. Every hadith, Imam Ahmad, you so daringly say you applied, he would have never said a word like that if he didn't truly apply it. A man who in his Musnad Ahmad had 40,000 hadith. And it said that he memorized over 1 million. In his Musnad 40, you applied every single hadith. Ibrahim al-Harbi said, I was with Ahmad ibn Hanbal. I was his companion for 20 years. Winter and summer. Cold days and hot days. Night and day. Not a single day went by except Imam Ahmad was applying in that day more than he applied the day before. 20 years, day and night. He never said every day applied more. The day, today he'd apply more than yesterday. The Salaf were the men who were described when they turned to knowledge to study it. It appeared on them in their humility and in their humbleness and on their tongues and on their hands. في تخشعهم وهديهم وألسنتهم وأيديهم. That's how knowledge affected them. Some of those who claim to be students of knowledge today, the rejects, they come from bars to head to supposedly being students of knowledge, to unleash their tongues on giants they could never be equivalent to the dust on their shoes in their service to Allah and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Just days ago you were in a bar, so suddenly you go to student of knowledge, you become a student of knowledge, now you want to refute giants? I don't mean the Murji'ah rejects alone, but they align themselves, whether intentionally or unintentionally, with the modernists to refute the true people of Tawheed. From rapping one night to refuting the giants of the Ummah in the morning. From bars and clubs months ago to refuting and slandering and chewing poisonous flesh of ulama and those who devoted their life and their wealth and their honor for the sake of Allah. Why? Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa. Ilm la yanfa. The men of the past were men that as soon as they turned to knowledge, to learn it, it was seen on their appearance. in their khushu', in their humility, in their humbleness, in their tongues, in their hands. When one lacks adequates in manners, you think they don't know the knowledge of it? You think they don't know it about their tongues and their hands and their slander? You think they don't know it? They do, but it's the wrath of ilm. لا ينفع. Why else would the Prophet ﷺ would emphasize it in his dua? اللهم إني أعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع. When others can go through the text of wala and bara like an arrow, they'll go sharp through it like an arrow, but they can't apply it in their day-to-day life. علم لا ينفع. In الجامع لأحكام القرآن, a scholar called Abu Uthman al-Hayri, he sat to give one of his classes, and he sat, gave introduction and sat silent. And silent. Then Abu al-Abbas said, Shaykh, what's going on? When's the halaqah going to start? And then the Shaykh raised his head up and began to cry and weep, and then began to chant his poem, وغير تقي يأمر الناس بالتقى طبيب يداوي الناس وهو سقيم. وغير تقي يأمر الناس بالتقى طبيب يداوي الناس وهو سقيم. An untaqi, one who doesn't have taqwa, he's talking about himself, ordering people for taqwa, like a doctor giving cure while he himself is in need to be cured from that same illness. The entire halaqah began to weep. They knew how valuable it was to apply the knowledge. Abu al-Aswad al-Du'ali, the famous poet, he has a poem about this matter. يا أيها الرجل المعلم غيره هلا لنفسك كان ذا التعليم. Oh, you man who's teaching others, shouldn't the teaching be to yourself? فابدأ بنفسك فانهها عن غيها فإن انتهت عنه فأنت حكيم. Start with yourself. Deter it from wrong. If you're successful in deterring yourself from being wrong, then you've become indeed wise. فابدأ بنفسك فانهها عن غيها فإن انتهت عنه فأنت حكيم. فهناك يقبل ما تقول ويقتدى بالقول منك وينفع التعليم. At that point, when you achieve application of your knowledge, your speech will be accepted, your words will be followed, and your teachings will then become beneficial. لا تنهى عن خلق وتأتي مثله عار عليك إذا فعلت عظيم. Don't deter from something. Don't deter from something and do that which you deter from. A big shame on you if you do so. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع. You see that dua? Talk is plenty. Knowledge is abundant. But the application is scarce. This is not meant to scare away you from learning knowledge. This is actually an encouragement to apply that which you learn, that which you deter people from, that to stay away from it, that which you order people to go to and to do. It's actually an encouragement for you to follow along in that path, that which you teach people or that which you know of. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'.